Welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. I have a message for some of you. Okay, so for some of you, this is either someone who you are dealing with, or this is a message that pertains particularly to you. Now, the strong energies I'm picking up was Cancer and Libra energy. Now, for some of you, you could be a Cancer, and this could be a mother or a mother influence in your life, or for some of you, your mother could be a Cancer, or this could be a Cancer mother that has some type of weird obsession or fetish with you. So for some of you, you're a Cancer, and this is your mother or mother figure, or this is your mother who could be the zodiac sign of a Cancer, or a mother figure in your life that could be the zodiac sign of a Cancer. Or you could just be someone who is being affected by this situation. And this could have to do with someone who is a Cancer or a Libra. Okay. Now, the other thing is, if it doesn't have anything specifically to do with you, if this is not like you in this position, or if you're not the Cancer zodiac sign, or if you don't have a mother who is a Cancer, or a mother influence who's a Cancer, then it could be someone who around you may have maybe going through this. So essentially, the messages that's coming through is there are some influencing energies. Like Cancer is very strong here. And I kept hearing a mother energy, and then all this Cancerian energy keeps coming out. So for some of you, this could be a situation where either you are dealing with this, or this is someone who you know is dealing with this, or this is an influencing factor in a situation that has to do with someone who you know, and you may not be aware of this. There could be a mother who is deceased who still has some type of negative influence in someone's life, in your life, someone you know's life. Now, the thing I was picking up was this has to do with a sense of like someone essentially their mother could have put a spell on them, right? Now, this mother could have been like into black magic or the dark arts or something like that, and she could put a spell on. It feels like a son. Okay, so this, you would either be the son, or this is your mom who is trying to do this to someone else. Okay, or this is someone else's mom who did this to a male that you may know of. But it feels like a mother put some type of, she could have literally did a spell because she could have been into that. But this is giving me the energy where it's like a son made a covenant with a mom. Now, in one instance, it could be because this mom did black magic. Okay, she did some type of form of magic, literally like what you think of when you think of black magic, in that context. But it also could have been another context where it was just the relationship between this mother and this son was just very strong, and then this male was essentially was just like, you're the love of my life. So it could have just been a sense where this son and this mom had this like very close relationship, and he is not able to allow love into his life because essentially he cast a spell. He spoke and said, you're the love of my life, you're the only person I'm going to ever love, type of shit. And this affects him still to this day, even though for some of you in this first situation, this mother could be deceased because this person has essentially proclaimed their love for their mother, which created a covenant. Okay, which is essentially not allowing this male to open his heart up and his life up to have real love or true love in this life. So he's still essentially longing or connected to a mother who is no longer here in this life. Now, this could be another instance that I'm picking up in some messages that came through, was that this mom she could have had sex with this son, or she could have like masturbated in front of this son, or masturbated with this son, or like made the son come. Now, essentially, her reasoning, okay, what she was proclaiming, why she told this son that she did this to him, was because she wanted to be his first. She knew what she was doing to some extent, and this is very sick and sadistic because she wanted to make it so that this son would, it like, I don't know, whatever this did, it tarnished the son's ability to have healthy, loving relationships. This could have even tarnished the son's ability to conceive. So for some of you, you could know someone who is like, they may have never got pregnant because this mom had sex with her son, in order to essentially, that's a form of black magic. Like she was his first because she proclaimed she wanted to show him, like she wanted to be the first to show him like how to have sex, or she wanted to be the first to like give him like an erection and make him come or some shit like that. She tried to make it seem like it was normal and healthy what she was doing, but it's really not. And I feel like this son doesn't really, he ain't never probably really opened up to nobody and told anybody that his mom did this to him before she passed away. And I don't feel like the son is mad at the mom, but I don't feel like he's also giving her, what's the thing? I feel like he has taken on a lot of burdens and stress and karmic energy of the mom. And he kind of took it on as like his responsibility to hold the secret and keep this. And essentially it's like he feels like he don't look at his mom in a bad way. Just put it like that. He don't feel like this is bad. Like he feel like his mom was teaching him something that helped him. You know what I'm saying? But in real honesty, like it's sick. That's real sadistic, for a mom to like do that to a child. It's one thing to inform your child and to help your child, you know what I'm saying? And to give helpful information to a child. But it's another thing to take the innocence away from your child and then lie to them and tell them, well, you're doing it because you want to help them know how to be prepared for this. Like you don't have a right as a parent, you know what I'm saying, as a mom or a mother figure, to take your child's virginity or to be the first to teach your child how to come or some stuff like that. Like that's really nasty. Okay. That's incest. And I feel like this person is not holding their mother accountable or this mother figure accountable for it. And this person has been taking this on. And I feel this person has just been trying to block it out. This could be why this person always self-sabotages relationships. This could be why this person never got married, or why this person marriages never last, or why this person has had multiple marriages. This could also be, even for some of you, if this is a male who's like even older, why this male does not have kids. You know what I'm saying? And people could be thinking it's other things like, oh, this person's gay, or this person's like infertile, or something's wrong. But it's like it's not that. It's just the fact that this person was tarnished, and they never have held this mother accountable. It's like they've never healed from this, because in their eyes they still are trying to like make it seem like it's okay, but it's really not okay. And this person knows it's not okay because they never spoke about it. Now, the thing is, I just feel this person is supposed to go get help for this. Now, I feel like you're supposed to heal it and move on from this. Okay. Like I honestly genuinely don't get a energy of someone who's mad at this mom. I just genuinely feel that this person just feels like this is a secret that they're going to keep. They're not going to tell anyone. They maybe never told their spouse about this, if they were married. But I just kind of feel like, or just anyone who they've been in a relationship with, I just kind of feel like this mom is still on the other side and still able to control this person's life and is negatively affecting this person's life. And I just feel like if this is you that this has happened to, you don't need to necessarily bust this mother out unless you feel the need to, like, like unless that type of closure is going to be helpful for you. But I do feel like you do need to acknowledge the fact that shit is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you've ever divulged this to someone, or this could be someone around you who's never divulged this to you, but it's like, this could be what someone is suffering with and dealing with, and you don't know that this person has been going through this because this person won't speak up and speak on this, because to some extent this person knows that this is not right, even though in their mind they still haven't held this mother or mother figure accountable for it, you know. And you don't necessarily, if this is you, you don't need to, if you don't feel the need to blast this person, but I do feel like you need to process it. You need to deal with it. You need to come to terms with it. And you need to acknowledge the fact that that was not okay. Like it's not okay. People do a lot of things and hurt people, and people will innocently forgive people and be like, oh, this person had this going on, or my dad wasn't there, or my dad did this, or this person was abused. True, that may be the case, but it was never okay for this person to step in that way, to take your virginity from you or to take your innocence in a very intimate sexual manner. That was never okay. It's not okay. And I'm telling you that here and right now. It's not okay. It never was okay, and it will not be okay for other people to continue to do that. And I also want you to know you're not the first person that this has been done to. Sadly to say, you may not ever be the last person that this has been done to, but I do feel like if you are in a position where you could take if you are in a position, I feel like it could be something that would help you if you were to like help other individuals who have been through some type of traumatic situation in some form or fashion. But like I said, you don't need to put your business out there if that's not what you feel the need to do. You really just need to pray and meditate on it, okay? Because that's between you and what you need to do to heal. Only you know what that will require, what would require. But I do want you to know that that is not okay, and it never was okay. And you do have the power to be able to heal and move on from it, but you do need to hold that individual accountable and process it and grieve from it in your own situation, because then that way you will be able to move forward and have healthy relationships, okay? I do feel it would be helpful when you do get with a partner that you do love and that you can trust and that you could see yourself settling down with, that you open up and share this with this individual. Because I feel like that would be part of your healing and moving on as well too. But you do need to be with the right individual who you will be able to confide in. Okay. Now, the next thing could be for others of you, this could be a male who mother is alive still. And she doesn't want this male to get married to you, or if you're the male who is either a cancer or you have a cancer mother, or this is this mother influence in your life, she don't want you to get married, she doesn't want you to have kids. I'm picking up an energy of there is this mother energy who stands to benefit from you being single. You could be rich, wealthy, affluential in some form or fashion, and essentially what I'm getting is the energy of someone who essentially is looking to your death. I'm gonna just be bold and honest and say it, because people don't like to speak on things, but I'm gonna speak the truth to you because you need to hear this. Okay, it would be helpful for you to just really have a perspective on things as to why someone keeps giving you information about love and romance, and your love and romance life seems to keep being impacted. And I also ask you to take into consideration the fact that if you are here and this is actually your own mother who has done this to you and giving you this poor advice, which leads you to break up or have self-sabotaging relationships, wouldn't you want to factor in the fact that you are here because your mother essentially had to have sex with someone, potentially has been married, or may have fallen in love? Why would you feel that it's okay for this mother to block you from having that? What why won't you understand that she stands to gain something from you being single? This is a mom who is greedy, is what I'm looking at, or this mother figure. She is greedy. She wants this individual who you are close to, or if this is you, to be single. She want to gain from your death if you were to pass away. She wants to make it so that there is no heir that you have, or that there is no wife that you have, so that if something was to happen to you, that she would be this individual who would be able to benefit from you monetarily. And that's very sick and sadistic in itself, because why, if this is someone who loves and cares about you, why are they already looking premeditated ahead to your death? If this is a mom, wouldn't she be older than you? Why is she assuming that you're going to fucking die before her? And that she would stand to gain something from you, which is why she wouldn't want you to have a wife or kids. That's kind of weird. You have to really think about that, okay? So you have to be mindful of the individuals, who are giving you information about relationships when you're in relationships, and telling you and putting things in your ear, whether this is your mom or a mother figure or someone who's coming around you trying to act like they got your best interest at heart. What do these people seek to gain and benefit from this, right? You really want to be mindful of that, because I think there's something very wrong with an individual who's already thinking about your motherfucking death and how they can stand to benefit from you financially and don't want you to have kids. They don't want you to get married because that's going to cause too much of a hindrance and a problem. And even if some instances where this is not someone who's premeditated and already looking ahead to your death and what they're going to seek to gain from your will or your money or your assets or whatever, this is an individual who feels like if you were to get married or you were to have kids, you're going to be a very amazing, wonderful father. You are. You're going to be an amazing and wonderful father. You're going to be very protective. You're going to be very loving. You're going to be very caring. You're going to be very devoted. If you were to become a husband, you would be very loving, very caring, very devoted. Why would your mother or a mother figure not want you to be that and have that in your life? There's something terribly wrong with someone who wants to tarnish your perception of love and romance and women. And she's a woman. Did you ever think about that? There are shady women out there, but all women are not bad. And if you have a woman in your life or a mother figure who keeps trying to tarnish you and make you feel that all women are out to get you, all women want to steal your money, that's not true. There are certain women who are Jezebels. There are certain women who are gold diggers, but all women are not like that. And if you have a mother figure in your life that is not constantly speaking life over you, your ability to conceive, your ability to get married and have a happy, healthy, loving relationship where you embody true love, okay, then there's something utterly wrong with your mother or that mother figure or that woman who keeps trying to put this information into your head. That's weird and that's wrong. And she's a woman doing that. So, I mean, if something doesn't give you red flags and alerts about that, that's something that's something you should be mindful of. That's weird when other women speak negatively and down on other and on all women. And the thing that she could be trying to prevent you from is from women who are actually like her, who she's hiding. She could be hiding the fact that this is her. How would she know a woman so well to know that this is how all women are going to be? She could have an aspect of this in her as well, too. I understand mothers want to be protective, but you should not be to the detriment of blocking your child from having kids, from creating a legacy, creating family, creating love, and creating joy. That's not the job or the role of a mother. And it would behoove you to be aware of continuing to manifest and attract women into your life who have these same quality and traits as this woman or this mother figure in your life. Okay? Because that's something that you need to overcome and transcend. You need to be mindful of that because I see whoever this particular scenario pertains to, you keep attracting women into your life that have those same traits and qualities of this mother, of your mother, this mother figure, this woman, whoever this is, who keeps being negatively influencing in your life. But you also want to take in consideration, is this person happily married? Does this person have a good life? Does they have healthy relationships with other women? Like you really need to consider that. If this person has kids, does this person have good relationships with their kids? You really need to consider that before you start taking the advice of each and every individual coming to you, regardless of what their title is to you in this life. This could be someone who tries to present themselves that they have your best intention or they mean you well, but I'm just saying a person who truly loves you is not going to try to think about why it would stand to benefit them from you continuing to be single so that they can be spoiled by you. That's stupid and that's ignorant. Okay? And for others of you, this could be your mom doing this to another man who didn't want to be with you. And you got a bitter, wicked, vindictive mom who is salty that this man did not want to be with you. You may be a Cancer, or your mama could be a Cancer, and your mom is bitter. And I'm just saying that it would be mindful for you to, if you're close to this parent, to really have a discussion with this individual, because karma don't play. You understand what I'm saying? And what people don't understand is when they have ties to certain people, the karma that they're perpetuating and putting out there, that could affect you, that could affect your kids. You understand what I'm saying? But you do need to stand up and do the right thing, because it's not okay for your mom to be doing this just because someone didn't want to be with you. It's not okay for a mother figure to be doing this because someone didn't want to be with you. Playing with black magic or trying to sabotage someone else's love and romance life because someone don't love you or don't want to be with you. So those are all the messages that I have for you. Have a blessed day.